Boom, boom, boom. We are the news now, folks. Fight. Hello, everybody. I just want to let you know that we're the news now. And it is October 16, 2019, one day before October Qth, where our POTUS is going to be in Dallas. We got some things to talk about today. We had Jason Fick on yesterday, and I just want to bring in my partner in justice, Shady Grooove. Shady.
Matrixxx, Patriots, Anons, worldwide. What's up, my friend? What a great interview we had with Jason yesterday.
Wow. And, make sure you get that
please,
interview, guys. It is full of booms.
It was amazing the way we put that together. And a lot of people, if you noticed in the comments, a lot of people were understanding what he was talking about. They were like really seeing the light. And so he's waking some people up, light bulbs.
Yep, absolutely. And we got a connection unstable for whatever reason, Shady. You just broke up a little bit, but you're good right now. So we'll just continue, guys.
All right, I'll close this out here.
You're good. I think it could be on, who knows? You know how it is when we got on our shows. If it's not, Comcast, it's YouTube. Who knows? But make sure you watch this episode right here. It's Matrixxx Groove Hour number 133, actually, because I actually goofed up, but it still shows that. Jason Fick, and make sure Fick, FYK, Facebook is the hashtag. We got it starting to trend. You guys are amazing. Kudos to you guys. And Jason is doing an amazing job with what he is out there. Then we've got part 2 for the CNN. We're going to talk about that. But first, I kind of want to play something. We've got, let's see, Papadopoulos said maybe the end of next week is the FISA or IG report. Then we've got, who else? Sean Hannity said maybe by the end of the week. We've got other people saying maybe by the end of the month. But, it is October Qth, and our POTUS will be in Dallas. Very interesting area number to be in.
Makes me a little nervous.
What happened in Dallas?
Well, there was an assassination of a great president who was trying to stand up and get rid of the Federal Reserve.
That's right, and that is JFK. And our POTUS says a prayer in the Oval Office about JFK every day, according to our Q posts. I want to play this real quick because we got no vote. Nancy Pelosi said no vote is going to happen with the impeachment inquiry, right? Did you guys see that?
So we're not going to get to vote?
No, they're not going to vote on the floor.
So my congressman that represents me in my district isn't going to have to go on record as whether or not they're going to impeach this president.
Right, but I almost think it's on purpose, Shady.
Oh, I kind of do too, but this is fun.
It is fun, and let's hear what our president says about this impeachment. Hang on, let me get right over here. Ready? Let's check it out.
President's policies are crazy, their politicians are corrupt, and they know they can't win on election day, so they're pursuing an illegal, invalid, and unconstitutional bullshit impeachment.
Panic turns to pain, and they will pay, my brother. What do you think of that? Wasn't that an amazing video?
Wow, great work there.
And Shady, I'm going to throw a quick message to you in Discord. I don't know. This came from somebody that we know that,
Okay.
Just check that in Discord. So we'll keep an eye on that. But learn the term projection, Joe Biden. Joe Biden says Donald Trump is the most corrupt president in modern day history. Wow.
Projection.
Projection. I tell you, this is breaking part 2 of Expose CNN, guys. You know, we had the Expose CNN thing, and apparently, let me find the tweet. There's some inside sources. As you know, I was at the event down there in Doral. And somebody said that the meme video thumb drive that controlled and ran the 2 TVs in that room did not, I repeat, did not have the offensive Trump shooting meme video on it. So if anybody shot a video of the empty room with the meme on it, breakout room or whatever, or show, it can prove it. In other words, there's no proof that this even happened.
Whoa.
So my apologies to Carpe Donktum, because if he didn't do that, we all didn't know, and maybe we all reacted.
He also
a little
didn't
bit.
deny that it was there, but okay, that's good.
Yeah,
that's
and
good.
he didn't deny that it was there either. So I just want to tell you that, let's see, Pastor Mark Burns said he was there the entire time, and that he never played, that it was never played, and it was not shown. So Pastor Mark Burns. Right here, let's see. Here's Pastor Mark Burns. He is a Christian conservative, and he actually is one of Trump's person. Look at him right there look at him right there in Air Force One with the press. Isn't that amazing? So, I mean, I don't know. I'd take his word over Maggie Demon Seed Haberman. I don't know about you.
I'm with you on that.
All right. So no proof. So Maggie, New York Times Mike. New York Times, please show us proof. I mean, it's just like the attacks that are on me. No proof, no facts, just making shit up, guys. And, I don't know why we can't just do that. Because, I guess because we're honest and truthful, I guess. I don't know.
Well, because they would throw us right off YouTube.
Right. They throw us right off YouTube. Not that they're already trying to throw us right off YouTube. Also, real quick update. This is an amazing thing. I don't know if you guys are over on Facebook. But if you're not over on Facebook, get over there. This is Donald Trump is our president. I'm speaking, and I had an interview with Mark Sidney over here with Ann Vandersteel, and he posted it here. I'm going to try to get the Matrixxx Groove Hour on here too. Maybe Mark will help us with that. I don't know. It's got a pretty small reach of 3,276,690 people.
That is a huge reach, man.
Yeah, so this is.
And there's a lot of people that are interested now too.
Yes, and Mark and I are going to have a call a little later, guys. So stay tuned, okay? I mean, by the way, he was back, Facebook. So thank you for getting us back up. Apparently, this was all just a big misunderstanding. But what's interesting is that the minute Jason Fick started speaking at the AmpFest conference, this site was taken down.
Really?
And what is Jason Fick talking about?
He's talking about how we're going to get a foothold on Facebook and prevent them from censoring us.
Huh.
And maybe sue them.
Interesting.
At least threaten them to the point where they have to change their algorithm.
Yep,
Right?
and remember, it has to be done organically, and I think Q has kind of pointed us to Jason Fick Facebook hashtag. And also, he wants to thank you guys. Apparently, he got some donations, and I'm very, very actually proud of that. Proud of my fellow.
Appreciate you guys
Q
out
Army.
there.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
We've got the most red-pilled people on the internet, and we love you very much. Wanted to just point this out because we haven't been. I mean, we just can't keep up, Shady.
I know, but we're catching up.
We're catching up. This is a Donald J. Trump says the endless war must end, and I kind of think that's cool because it could be a little bit of a hat tip to the new song, right? The endless wars are over with Digital Soldiers. JT Wild could be interesting, but there's a Q post that says wars fake, top happy, back end deal, power to the people. So remember. War is a racket, guys. Remember all the, the climate, the Paris Accord, all those things, all just garbage.
Well, for those of us that are a little bit older, we remember that they were trying to scare us in the late 70s and early 80s with the Ice Age. And then it turned into, it just, dramatically with Al Gore, it turned into, oh, well, the earth is going to melt. And now, we have to get rid of cows and rebuild every building and no longer can ride on airplanes to save it.
Cow farts. Interesting stuff. We stand with Hong Kong. Hawley from Missouri, Hawley, excuse me. He met with the Hong Kong folks right there. That was really amazing. He's supporting the HK Human Rights Democracy Act. And by the way, Beijing is threatening retaliation, China, if this passes. But all I got to say is...
I think it did pass.
Tariffs.
Just to give you a little update, this did pass, and they are... I think he was on maybe Laura Ingraham or something last night. He was talking about this trip that he made over there, and he made a comment that really struck me. He said, do you know that there's 7 million people in Hong Kong, in the city of Hong Kong? He said, do you know how many people are protesting? Just over roughly 2 million people are protesting.
Wow.
So this is an area of planet Earth that has 1/3 of its residents out in force protesting totalitarian communism. Okay, and we have a quote unquote, and I'm getting ready to go there, asshat as an NBA player who, whenever one of our coaches, LeBron, whenever one of our coaches speaks out and says, I stand with Hong Kong, this man comes back from China and tries to tell people that there would be retaliation against a player who had done that. So since it was a coach who had done that and made that tweet, there should be some sort of retaliation against someone who says they're standing with the people who are really on the front lines of encroaching totalitarianism, as LeBron stands behind the Iron Curtain over there, Chairman James, and puts up with what's going on there. 1 million Muslims in concentration camps, and going to trash my president. We have got a big discussion to have here in America, folks, about sports teams, and these people who think that they're like high and mighty and more powerful than God. This has gotten out of hand, my friend.
I want to just, Hong Kong. So do you remember back in the day when opium was used to take over countries, and Hong Kong was part of a victim of that? Remember that?
Yep.
And Britain went over to China with opium to take them over. They also took over Palestine with opium. Isn't it interesting that our president is against opioids, guys?
Or isn't it interesting that our past 3 presidents have been so into Middle Eastern wars and protecting and getting poppy fields running again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what 9/11 was all about.
And now we have one here that's taking them down. He's taking it apart. He's saying we're getting our people out of there. We're not going to protect their opium anymore.
Do you understand what I'm saying here, though? The opioids are the people that are screaming the loudest. The people addicted to this crap.
And the people that have the rat lines of it coming here. Hashtag CIA clowns.
But the people that are against POTUS are probably on opioids. That's my statement.
I agree with you.
That's my statement, guys. Money, power, control. People are are simply in the way. Slaves, sheep, pawns, mass extermination events designed to decrease threat level of population. Gun control, wars fake, top happy, back end deal, election rigging, control. Your voice does not matter. Pharma, class D, water, air, chemicals pushed for home use, cleaning, cancer, baby on floor, hands and mouth to start. Vaccines, not all. Tobacco, opioids. Ultimate win, death and money. The Fed, Rothschild. Conspiracy, conspiracy, conspiracy. UK, Germany, 5 days. Choice is yours. Revelations. Enough is enough. Q. Interesting they put Rothschild because that's who took over Palestine and basically started Israel, which is interesting. I don't know if that means anything, but opioids, guys.
It's a major part of the worldwide drug traffic trade,
and to control people.
And well, that's how they do it. You're not going to think politically for yourself if you're somehow addicted to any opioid. It's one thing to have it in our society. Maybe you'll sit in the audience
and scream when Donald Trump Jr. is speaking for 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, and just melt down whenever there's an election.
Yeah, and scream at the sky and act all freaky. Maybe that's. Are these people on drugs? Yes, they're on opioids.
Yes, they're all on drugs. Did you see the some of those clips from Minneapolis with the people in the streets just like doing the weird dancing and like walking around like they were in some sort of trance? It was like, wow, man, these are Americans and they are sick. Like they're not sick like sick, but sick like unhealthy, not good in the head, sick.
Yeah, and remember when Geraldo went over to where did he go? Geraldo went over to Afghanistan, and they basically admitted that they're protecting poppy fields.
Yep.
And so it just really, like, I was talking with Kiwi and everybody, and it just literally hit me that this is what's happening. This is what's happening.
This is the way that they take us over. I mean, it's a war on every front.
Welcome back to Fox and Friends. Dave Briggs, she's Clayton Moore, she's Allison Camerata. We're going to head to Afghanistan this morning. One of the biggest obstacles in front of the U.S. troops there in Afghanistan is the opium trade. The Taliban is using it to intimidate the population.
Yeah. Joining us from Helmand Province is Geraldo Rivera. Good morning to you, Geraldo. Tell us what you've seen during your days there in Afghanistan.
Hi, Allison, Dave, and Clayton. Yes, in some ways, the Marines' brilliantly executed invasion of Marja, this town in the middle of Helmand Province, was the easy part. The hard part now is governing this province, a province, as you suggest, that has become addicted to opium in many, many ways. That is the principal crop that is being grown here. The Taliban lend the farmers the money. They are indebted to the Taliban. They have to grow the opium. Now the Marines, in their success, are in a sense a victim of their success, because now the population is, they have these opium fields, and we are tolerating it. We are tolerating the cultivation of the opium because we know that if we were to destroy it now, the population would turn against the Marines, and it would be a real security risk. Let me introduce Lieutenant Colonel Brian Christmas. He's the commanding officer of the 3rd Battalion, 6th Marines. Really a wonderful group of Marines here. I know that you care deeply about...
So that's all I want to kind of show you guys. Shady, that was kind of a little live dig that we did yesterday, and it just dawned on me.
No, I think that's an interesting clip to jump back to, because that does bring us to a time when there was there was a separation between the drug company.
Say that one more time. Do I have you, Shady? Stand by. While we're waiting for Shady here real quick, it looks like internet connection was unstable. Shady, are you back?
Hey, how about now?
There you go. Yep.
Sorry about that. I just now turned off a couple things. I noticed it was getting unstable, but I agree with what you're saying about that. And when we want to look at the pharmaceutical companies about the difference, look at how many more pharmaceuticals are in the supply line now since we invaded Afghanistan.
I know. And why do you think
they weren't here before?
Why is our president against opioids, guys? It just clicked. It dawned on me.
Because they're trying to poison the whole world.
That's how they take over countries. They get people all high on opium.
And then you don't care about politics.
That's right. But Shady and I got shovels.
What are shovels used for? Dig it.
All right, JD. By the way, just an update. I don't know if I covered this, but do you know that the NRO has a chupacabra?
We found that we just now got into this last week. We still haven't got to show people this one.
Yeah, I think Devin Nunez is going, Matrixxx. Slapping me in the face, going, Matrixxx, Matrixxx. This is my second chupacabra post, Matrixxx. Come on. I'm kidding. But look at that. Chupacabra restaurant. We even showed the chupacabra restaurant, and it linked to the NRO. And guess what? Look at this patch.
There's a 434th chupacabra fusion cell?
Yep.
Oh.
GPS. I mean, is it code for us, guys? Interesting. If you look at Q post 434, this is talking about somebody that has been sober for over 100 days, planning to end that. And Q comes back and says, Patriot, your country needs you. You are not alone. God is love. 2018 will be glorious. God bless Q. 1 year Delta 2019 will be glorious. Interesting that was an interesting post that I found, and we were just talking about opioids. So I don't know, man. Just everything is crazy.
It's interesting how it's all connected. It's really interesting to see how everything's connected.
Remember, Devin Nunez, corn are ready for to be cut, and believe it or not, NRO has all your bases are belong to us.
But Joe Biden was fighting with corn pop whenever he was a boy.
Yeah, corn pop. Corn backwards again is National Reconnaissance Operation Center, funded right after 9/11. Q-Post 23 talks about it, guys. If you haven't seen the NRO thread, get over there and check it out, please. It's the most banned thread. Look, I can't even get to the top of it. Let me see.
So than any of the other ones.
Can't even get to the top of it, Shady. Look, they cut it. Oh, there it goes. I had to just click it. And also, we were just talking about this. Look, see this? This is basically during my thread, and he talked about, SpaceX is NRO, guys. NK Nuke Missile Tech is NRO, guys. Shady, we were just looking at SAP posts, or what were we looking at? Servers, right?
Servers, yes.
I want to show you that real quick, too. Because, go ahead and tee it up.
So the president this morning was talking about servers, and he actually mentioned it like 10 times.
Right. And interestingly enough, 31 results, server down Q. What does that tell you about the size of this movement? Server config change. So this right here, tarmac meeting. If you want to go ahead and take this as 3046, Shady.
3046. The tarmac meeting, days later, JC, no charges are appropriate. How did HRC obtain special access programs on her personal servers, plural? Access to SAP SCI is recorded in a local access register or in a computer database. Where are the records? IDEN of a specific SAP SCI on the server provides a target or a roadmap to review access logs to the specific program. What process and or security clearance or SEC clearance would be required to walk away terminal clear with SAP SCI material electronically? Did a foreign state gain access to the server? Did a foreign state gain access to the SAP SCI material on the server? If the top FBI chain of command for the mid-year investigation were all fired, does one conclude the investigation was not conducted properly? Does one conclude all statements made by the FBI think no hack of server, as example, could be false? Take a moment and think about what that means. Killboxes. Treason. Q. POTUS said server like 10 times this morning, Matrixxx.
Wow.
And he said it in a way like, I want to know, well, where was that server? Why did the DNC not hand over that server? And I also heard that it was in Ukraine.
Yeah,
why was it in Ukraine?
CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike, guys. Interesting. So here's a chain of command for the mid-year investigation. Interesting. Here's another one. Shady just read this one, correct?
Mm-hmm, yeah, but I think this was an answer that. Oh yeah, okay, right. Yeah, that was the one up top was the answer. Yeah,
right. FB returning to the news. That's Facebook.
We were just talking about Facebook yesterday.
LifeLog DARPA. So we just read this yesterday, I believe. Okay, Amazon server, iCloud, or cloud contract. I mean, this is actually insane. So obviously these aren't all referring to the DNC server, but look at that. Look at how did HFC gain access to the highest class SAPs and able to transfer to a remote home server, guys. And right here is Trump defends Giuliani and renews call for DNC server. Let's see if I get it.
And this whole
with
thing
Rudy was seeking out corruption,
and
I think there's nothing wrong with seeking out corruption. Did you have Steve?
Rudy registers a foreign lobbyist.
I don't know what he did. I don't know. That's up to him. That you have to ask. Excuse me. No, you have to ask Rudy those questions. Don't ask me. But Rudy was one of many people that was incensed at the corruption that took place during that election.
Boom. And I think they stopped it on me. Isn't that funny? Look, it just froze. You there, Shady? There you are. You there? Anyways, while we're waiting for Shady to come back, very interesting stuff. We have the servers, guys. We have it all. And Zoom is reconnecting. So stay tuned. We'll get Shady right back. Wow. Look at that.
Pure corruption. For instance, I still ask the FBI, where is the server? How come the FBI never got the server from the DNC? Where is the server? I want to see the server. Let's see what's on the server. So the server, they say, is held by a company whose primary ownership individual is from Ukraine. I'd like to see the server. I think it's very important for this country to see the server. Nobody wants to see it. The media never wants to see it, but I'll tell you, Republicans want to see it. So Republicans aren't treated well. And here's the problem. I think we're going to take the House based on what's happening with the impeachment stuff. And the Republicans can do the same thing in reverse if they ever have, and I hope it's going to be a long time, because nobody's done a better job with the economy, with our military. I've rebuilt the military. Our economy is the best it's ever been. We have numbers that just came out where, not including taxes, the median household income for the average American has increased $5,000 in a very short time since I've been president. Nobody's ever heard of numbers like that. So people want to find out, why was it so corrupt during that election? And I want to find out more than anybody else.
There you go. I do too. I think we all want to find out.
So I view the situation on the...
So Shady, I think we just had a little bit of a difficulty. Welcome back, brother. Internet is going up and down.
I dropped
today.
out there. The Zoom is dropping out on me, man. How about now? You got me?
Yeah, and it's. I don't think it's on your end. I think it's on mine. I don't know. Who knows? All right, so let's just go ahead and talk about this really quick. This is it appears General Flynn's defense team uncovered proof that Misfud is a Western intelligence asset. Right here, he goes in to talk about Joseph Misfud, calling him Akanus lures, and the agents of Western intelligence tasked against him likely as early as 2014 to arrange and, unbeknownst to him, connections to Western intelligence guys with certain Russians. It's absolutely insane what's happening right now, guys. So I'm just, we lost Zoom again. I don't know. So this stream, my stream is being, Shady, welcome back. The stream is being attacked. My internet is being attacked, Shady. Welcome back here. I'm back here.
Hey, man, it looks like mine's doing a little bit of weird stuff, too. I apologize for that.
Yeah, I normally have full range here, but we don't have it right now. But anyways, Comey, Brennan, Barack Obama, Rice, Sally Q. Yates et al. If Sidney Powell, General Flynn's defense team, uncovered proof that Misfud is a Western intelligence agent, it looks like they're all messed up, guys. It's the end. I mean, this Sidney Powell is doing an amazing job.
She really is.
And go ahead.
So I was just gonna say real quick. Whenever the thing was cutting off there, I was sending you meme I thought that maybe you could throw up that gives these guys a little bit of a look at some of the server information on Discord.
There it is.
And yeah. And so you guys can see that we're not looking for just one server. There's a couple of them.
Right. And I have that one thread that we have the servers.
Yep.
So there's Q posts saying we have the servers. So don't worry, guys. We have it. So DNC server files transferred by Seth Rich. So if we go back to our Q posts, 1 second, let's just do that again because the DNC servers unlock Seth Rich, guys.
Yes. And the reality that there was no Russian hack, the information was downloaded onto a thumb drive and removed in a very quick manner. It couldn't have been moved over the data logs like that through the internet.
Right. I've got a little bit of an issue. There we go. Servers. SERVER. Server. All right. So let's go look down because I think we just needed to keep going down a little bit, Shady. Let's go to this top. So HRC private server, Eye of Ra pockets. Look at this. Okay, so I want to show you this. This is a Q post from 12/23/17, Shady. What does this look like?
It looks like an indoor rocket facility or an NRO facility.
Right?
Underground,
so
secret.
Back on 12/23/17, Q was talking about the NRO already. James Bond, You Only Live Twice, Ken Adams, set design, right? So just imagine North Korea like a James Bond film, their own little bit of hell. Can you imagine with the cash that they stole, what they could have built on NK paychecks or the work or die sort of free? And look at this. Shuttle program terminated by Hussein. U.S. loses space dominance. Iran nuke deal, NK nuke deal, missile tech, SpaceX, NASA Tech 2, HRC SAP's private server connected, a lot of money. Eye of Ra, left eye marker, symbolism, evil, stupid, justice. Q. What do you think of that, Shane?
Yep, I think that this is connected to everything that we're talking about here, and the big boogeyman in the house is getting exposed right now, and it's not North Korea, it's the people in our government.
Look at DIA, guys. Why do you think that we had to avoid the DIA D-class and give, normally, on a D-class situation, it goes to the DIA. It's because they are the ones being investigated, guys. It's the NRO, guys. It's Five Eyes. They're Five Eyes. They're NK. Remember the buildings, the NRO logos on the buildings, guys. You just can't make this stuff up, can you, Shady?
You can't make it up, and it's right there in front of us. It's sitting right on the surface. It's interesting how careless they are in the presentations of the control system.
Yep. This is for you guys. This is Jason Fick. I want to thank those of you that went to my website and sent donation. It has been a 2.5-year fight already, and everything helps. So that's a shout out to you guys. And press 45 if you saw that show yesterday, and if not, press 45 if you're going to watch it. Make sure you watch it, guys. Spread it. All right, so this is the new song, Digital Soldiers, Field of Flight, working with Crank the Crank, a.k.a. VV. Look at these pictures, guys. VV is doing a song for JT Wild's Digital Soldiers. Look at, there's Flynn driving this bad-ass truck. JT Wild. Man, look at that. Pretty cool stuff. I cannot wait to see that video done.
So excited, my friend.
Yep. And that will come out on the 11/11, I believe. That's what he's shooting for. Let's check this out.
What I think is important is we focus on why it's so important to remove this man from office. On the 17th, look.
On the 17th.
What?
Look.
What we have to do now is focus on Donald Trump.
Wow.
So we're not to focus on what it is that he would do better for our country. We're focused on taking down an elected official.
It almost sounds like an assassination threat. Sorry.
That's what it sounds like. And we've got other indicators of that too out there, that things are being called out, activated, however you want to look. I know that there's rumors of Marines being deployed. There's actual mainstream articles of Marines being deployed around the country. I would just like to say to everyone,
We're getting a little bit of a stream issue.
Yep, I apologize for that. We're having some issues this morning.
Try now.
I was just wanted to say to everyone, if you see something, to say something and be diligent about what use your discernment. If you see something that looks like they're doing something, say something about it.
Yep.
That's our only safety net is each other.
And we've got our eyes on a situation. We'll let you know if we can.
I saw that, what you were talking about. I am trying to dig on that and not seeing anything yet coming up mainstream wise.
No, this is eyes and ears on the street. AKA
I'm just letting you know that there's nothing coming out about anything like that.
Yep. So how about this? Let's just pray for our president right now, guys. Make sure you put on the armor of God for yourself and pray for protection on that president, on our president of the United States of America. Just put it that way right now. 2573. The times are too grave, the challenge too urgent, and the stakes too high to permit the customary passions of political debate. We are not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through that darkness to a safe and sane future. JFK. Q. So, with our president going to, Dallas, with what happened in Dallas, with our president wanting to do a lot of the same things that JFK did, they do say a prayer every day in the Oval Office for JFK. Just very interesting, guys. So just look at this. CNN airing assassination of JFK. Interesting, right? Wow.
I can imagine there's all kinds of plans afoot.
Clown agency, no such agency. RFP, JFK, we will succeed. Pyramid will collapse. Think Shell. Media cleanse, JFK. And we're seeing some of that. Shep Smith is gone. JFK con room. Would you believe this site actually used to be a comm to rogue operators? This is the kids, CIA Gov. Interesting, huh? So here it is. This is the prayer said every day in the Oval Office. Rest in peace, Mr. President JFK. Through your wisdom and strength since your tragic death, Patriots have planned, installed, and by the grace of God, activated the beam of light. We will forever remember your sacrifice. May you look down from above and continue to guide us as we ring the bell of freedom and destroy those who wish to sacrifice our children, our way of life, and our world. We, the people. Prayers said every day in the Oval Office. JFK, secret societies, where we go one, we go all. So just interesting. All right, Shady, where to now, friend?
Well, I would just like to say that, number one, I wanted to give everybody an update out there. The president of Turkey has refused to meet with Mike Pence and Pompeo. And so I wanted to maybe just talk real quick about the situation going on in Syria. We are not abandoning a freedom fighting group called the Kurds, okay? We are abandoning a fascist, socio-ethnic centric group called the Kurds that were used as a proxy war to create destabilization in the region per the deep state clowns operating in three sides of a four-sided war front. And the president has said, I am removing us from this quag.
Man, Shady, stay tuned.
Did you lose me?
Quagmire.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that we are not leaving Kurds is the point here. The Kurds are not freedom fighters, and what the president is doing is 100% what America wants him to do, which is pull out of these foreign wars. Actually, Rand Paul is the only guy on the Hill supporting him. And
let me just tell you, when we're saying, when we're telling you about, tariffs on other countries and putting on things where they can't trade with us, what are those called, Shady? Oh my gosh. Sanctions. That's called cutting the strings, okay?
Yes. That's exactly right.
That's what cutting the strings mean, guys. When Q says who's pulling our strings, like we are cutting the strings, folks. We're cutting the strings to the clowns.
We're no longer letting the supply line money run to them.
That's right.
We're not opposed to giving aid to people. We're just done with giving aid to foreign countries who use it to kill others.
That's right. This is right. And that's what we got to realize, guys. We are actually, look at this. Thank you, Kim. Deal made. Clowns out. Strings cut. We took control. Iran next. Look at this. So note the last drop. This is 1:27:18. Note the last drops on the other board. Think logically. Refer to past crumbs. You have more than you know. Do you expect Hillary Rodham Clinton, George Soros, Hussein, Obama, etc., to stand in a public courtroom with potential crooked judges and tainted liberal juries? How do you defuse a bomb? Knowledge of which wires and strings to cut, folks.
Precisely. Surgery.
But we want it now, Shady.
No. Because now would be the wrong time.
That's right. So here's another good strings cut. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
We're talking about thousands of years of detangling.
Yeah, I know. And people want it now, and then you got all the concerned people, right?
They want to wake up and be able to tweet about it.
I know, and I do too. Look, we want
so do I. But...
we want instant gratification. We want to go through the drive-thru and get our taco.
I'm gonna go through my drive-thru and get some justice.
Get my burger, my Justice Burger.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me get a Justice Coke.
Yeah, Justice Burger and an order of freedom.
And freedom fries.
Right on. So look at strings cut to US UK, guys. This is what they're doing. We cut. Remember what happened in Saudi Arabia? The strings were cut. That's what happened, folks. Okay. Necessary.
That's the only way we get out of this.
That's it. And that's
no other way out.
That's what sanctions mean. I when I was watching these sanctions, I just had an epiphany of that too, right? There's Moloch
dude,
again, remember?
That's the only thing that really makes sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense. And we're watching it, guys. And we don't even realize it. We're actually going, oh, well, what's not happening? I don't know. I'm concerned. You have more than you know. Get back over here and read the Q post, man.
And if you watch the news and look at the way that they are concerned, recognize, reduce the concern. It's a program.
Exactly.
It's a program.
It is. And
back up, think logical.
And again, these guys aren't doing anything that we don't already know, right? Look at that. Our economy would crash just like 1929 if any of those clowns became president. Look at that tweet. Clowns. Oh my gosh, our POTUS is amazing.
How's our stream doing right now? You hear me pretty good?
Yep, I got you.
Okay, good. I'm going to launch Discord back and send you another link I want you to show because I don't want to share it through here because it'll mess up or something.
Gotcha. Looks good.
We'll just do it this way.
Keep America great. I also want to look at those maps too that Q has pointed us to and see where the biggest opioid problems are and match them to the map. So, Anons, we got some digging to do. If you guys feel free to dig on that with us. All right, Shady, I'm going to Discord.
I like the headline in this one.
Oh yeah. Wait, you have a tweet about that as well, I believe.
I think I did put it in a tweet, but I wanted to see the headline. Shady
Foundation. Duo. Who's the Shady Duo?
I don't know.
Oh man, it's funny too. I every time I hear they say, "Oh, shady dealings," and I'm like, "Oh my god, poor Shady."
I know. I'm pretty much getting hammered because the deep state is being exposed.
Now both of us, and it's poised to rat out Bill and Hillary. Shady. It's a shady duo.
Hannity keeps saying shady. I'm like, dude, that's the wrong spot to talk about me.
Shady duo. I'm telling you, Shady, this Clinton Foundation, that they link fraudsters and they're arrested. And there's a shady duo poised to rat out Bill and Hillary. Tell you.
Why would they rat on you, Bill? What did you do to them?
Well, I tried to get a deal, and Q said no deals.
And so no deals.
No deals. But very good article right there, guys. Check it out. Let's see what we got. Let's just wrap this up. I wanted to say, we were talking about this the other day at AmpFest. We now have the greatest economy in history. Let's just check this out, man. We've got to.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
Could he actually win?
No freaking way!
Which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Donald Trump.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
Trump will not be president.
Trump will never be elected president of the United States.
You're not going to be president.
A man who will never be president of the United States.
Donald Trump is not going to be
Fake
president
news.
of the United States. Take it to the bank.
He will never be president.
Donald Trump is not going to become president of the United States. She's at plus 19. Do you think the tapes made a difference? Of course! They made all the difference!
This race is over.
Hillary Clinton has raised more than double Donald Trump, vastly outspending him.
The presidency at about 89% for Hillary Clinton.
Your analytical model has never been wrong. Now projects Hillary Clinton to win presidential election.
100% chance. You still think she has a 100% chance of winning the election?
I do.
And what would Donald Trump have to do to turn things around?
Prayer and hope for a Festivus miracle.
This is CNN's coverage of election night in America.
Love it.
The fight for the presidency.
I remember that.
Because we don't care. Oh, okay, have Kentucky. Who cares? Kentucky.
Don't care about Indiana. Don't care.
Indiana with West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas, Nebraska,
Alabama
Wyoming with its vote, North Dakota and South Dakota, Texas, up and down the middle of the country, all red. Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri.
Yes, it was at 80% an hour ago.
This is my favorite part.
Okay, God damn it, I'm nervous.
Ohio.
Hold. Ohio, gone.
Idaho.
Okay, yeah, I don't see a fucking landslide here. I don't see it at all.
Oh, there was a landslide.
God damn it.
It kind of was a landslide.
Are you shitting me?
Florida.
You too big to shit.
Fucking panic time.
Georgia.
Donald Trump. Now
These Dems have terrible language.
Iowa. New York Times now has it at 95% chance.
Utah.
Can still win, but in order to do so,
we can get it, Utah.
Wisconsin. God damn it. Fuck
Arizona.
Pennsylvania.
Michigan.
What a night. How did this...
Your president retweeted that, man.
And Scavino, God bless you guys.
That's the world we live in. Our president retweeted that. Free speech.
I love Senk's meltdown. That Senk.
I love freedom of speech.
Senk Vulgar. What's his name? All right, let's check this out, guys. This is Rep. Andy Biggs. Today he's going to call for a vote to censure Adam Schiff. Mr. Schiff abused the rules of the House. He deliberately forsworn the precedents of this House. He made a mockery of the system and tried to determine this institution. It's time to hold him accountable. Let's check this out.
He made a mockery of all of us.
From Arizona's 5th Congressional District, coming to you from outside the Cannon Building in Washington, D.C. Today, I'm going to go forward and introduce and call for a vote on my motion to censure Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff is holding the Soviet-style closed-door hearings, the Star Chamber hearings, ostensibly to try to impeach this president. But in so doing...
Well, so that's good. And then let's move on over here, Shady. Look at this.
We have it all. Rudy Giuliani is a grenade, a hand grenade, they're saying, my friend. And so I went there and I thought I'd have a little look at John Bolton in the Q post and Mr. Giuliani, and we came up with a couple interesting things from, 427? 18?
Yeah.
I wanted to read this for you real quick.
Let me go to the map. It's 1287, just so it's a little more legible.
That's
Shady.
great.
Let me grab that.
Sounds great.
1287. 1287. Here you go.
I like to talk about Rudy. Cohen raid by FBI. Public context regarding payment to Stormy Daniels. SC and FBI raided POTUS's attorney to pull Stormy Daniels' payment info. RR signed off. What other docs were collected? How many places raided? Raid on the President of the United States' attorney for payment details regarding private case regarding Stormy Daniels? Think logically. How do you introduce evidence into an investigation legally? Who has everything? Methods, which info collected and obtained? Admissible in the court of law? Insert Rudy. First public statement. It should take more than a week. It shouldn't take more than a week or two to come to a resolution on the probe. Think resignations. Who has the power? If the POTUS was in a weakened position and about to be impeached or indicted, would they resign? Why are we here? Public forum, world watching, sharing of info to bad actors. Purpose. not confirming SC is on team. Question everything. Timing, important. Planned, Q. That seems very relevant.
Q. That was a great post, Shady.
Isn't that a good one?
Yeah. Let me go. Did you have another post there too?
There was another one. Yep, that was about Bolton, and this was the article that is saying that this article is where that Bolton says that Giuliani is going to blow up the whole plan, or throw a grenade in the room, or something like that. And so it just got me to look at this one. And then whenever we jumped over there to what post was that?
Can't tell.
You clicked I didn't get the number in that one.
Let me just say Let me just do Bolton and I'll get it. Watch this.
I'm sorry about that.
No,
why didn't I get the number in that? Weird.
BOLTON.
The bad snip, man.
Let's just do that. It's all good. We got it right here, right? Here you go. So, if you want to read this and this, what do you want to do?
I'm trying to see. I think let's just read those two right at the top. If you continue to proceed down this dangerous path, only know that we are prepared. You should know this based on earlier drops regarding SA National Guard military assets activated on U.S. soil. The game is over when the public knows. The fight to keep the lights off is all that matters to you. You will fail. The American people are awake. You lost control. Sheep no more. You underestimated their resolve and their ability to free think away from the pipeline narrative. We will declass. We will shine light. There is nowhere to hide. No amount of money, influence, or power can stop this. Our rights to secure and protect at all costs then become justified. We stand at the ready. Red wave, white squall, in God we trust. Q. If you are smart or stupid, you know what just occurred at this meeting in Russia. Attempts to frame the president, POTUS optics are failing and will soon be exposed. Objective to keep POTUS away from Putin failed. Bolton plus Putin should scare you. Enemies are allies. Evil has no place here. America is no longer for sale. The age of taxing our citizens across the world while entry to our markets is free is over. The world will unite in this cause. GVE/RVW. Forced immigration pushers will be exposed.
Right versus wrong. Good versus evil. Right versus wrong.
Forced immigration pushers will be exposed. The why, read the Bible, God wins, Q. So he's pointing to the Bolton thing of like what the behind the scenes dealings. Bolton's out there trying to work the behind the scenes deal, just like we thought.
Right.
Follow Bolton, clean, stage, learn how to archive offline. The streets will not be safe for them. Operators on site, deep, safe. This is an amazing thing to watch, Matrixx.
Yeah.
To see how this is all relevant from so long ago, plugging back into now. And these guys right here, this set of men, 9-11, 9 on the left, 11 on the right.
That's right. Look at that.
There is a specific plan here, everyone. And if at this point you're still following Q and you can't see that this is working and happening, then you're not being honest with what is really playing out here. People who are saying that they're anxious or anticipate. I think they're fake. They're plant people. They're here to create subversion and create tension.
That's right. Absolutely.
Because anybody that's looking at this president and sees what he's doing is respectful of what he's.
That's right. So
it's out of control.
So if you guys are in Dallas, send some pictures. DM Matrixxx over here in the Matrixxx on Twitter. We'll get them up. Let's watch this, guys.
We are wanting to help him make America great, keep America great.
He loves our country.
He's done more for this country than any president has in the last 50 years.
Proud to be here. I really am.
Stand out here for 12 hours for him to be sure he's president again in 2020.
Because we have the lowest Latino unemployment rate.
Mine is faith, freedom, and family, what he stands for.
I just saw
love our faith, we love our flag, and we love our freedom, and that's what it's about.
Keep America Great rally, Dallas, Texas. You don't want to miss it. October Q, 2019. God bless you guys, and make sure you head over there. I saw Blake, wall jacket guy, there as well. Very interesting. So this president is fighting for you. The House has gone rogue. I want to remind you a little bit about the ringleader in this whole rogue operation against the president. Now, that's a Levin tweet. Very good stuff. The Democrat Party has hijacked the House of Representatives. They sure have. But we know that our POTUS is insulated because it takes 2/3 vote of the Senate to impeach. I mean, just facts matter, guys. This is just a stupid show. They kicked out Matt Gaetz, who's actually on the Judicial Committee, and they're holding this in the Intelligence Committee?
Yeah, the judiciary should be in charge of this. It should be Nadler, and Gaetz is on that committee, and they wouldn't let him in.
Right. It's so amazing.
This is a secret court.
That's right.
And they're issuing subpoenas that aren't relevant.
Where's Biden's Jr.'s subpoena? Where's Kerry's kid? Okay, Shady, you broke up just a little bit again there. I'm sorry. All right, so while we're waiting for Shady to get back, I think we're going to wrap this up just because we're having a few difficulties. Let's see, what is it? It's been the Matrixxx Grooove hour. We're at 56 minutes here, Shady, and the IG report will be released soon, guys. Very amazing stuff that we've got happening here. I mean, I just cannot wait for this IG, if it comes out today, if it comes out tomorrow, whenever the IG report comes out, it's going to be epic. And let's go ahead and end on this, guys. This is Digital Soldiers Feel the Fight by JT Wild. Album coming out 11/11. Let's hear it one more time. JT Wild. Look at that.
Ones that fought without a question will be redeemed. The sacrifice they make won't be in vain. The fight for freedom is all that remains. We're gonna tell the people's story and make it right again. The storm is
getting closer. Come on.
We are the digital soldiers. We will bring the light to this field of fight. We have been blinded by the lies. We've been living to survive. They will steal and make you pay.
When will we walk away?
It's time to walk away. The storm is getting closer. We are the digital soldiers. Needless wars are over. We are the digital soldiers. The storm is getting closer. We are the digital soldiers. We are the digital soldiers.
Who are we, Shady?
Is that exciting or what?
I cannot wait. JT Wild, get over there and follow him over there. Let me just make sure I get his Twitter right because I can't remember everything anymore, Shady. I used to be able to.
What? You used to be able to remember everything, and now you've forgotten some stuff.
You know, I can remember everything. I just can't remember it all at once.
Yeah. I gotcha.
It's
none of us can, my friend.
At the JT Wild or at the JT Wild with an E, Wild with an E. Get over there, check them out. Amazing stuff. That is for our General Flynn. Crank the Crank is doing the video for him. These are some pictures from that, and I tell you guys, this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing, guys. Barbara Flynn is talking about Hunter Biden never failed. Look at this. Of course, Hunter Biden never filed FARA forms when he took millions from Ukraine and 1.5 billion from the Chinese government because of corrupt DOJ government thugs. The use BS FARA department for selective political prosecutions, guys. So fed up. This is insane. It's a witch hunt. Barbara, great tweet. I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is the persistent Scott Pressler. There are 435 seats in the House of Representatives. This party needs 218 seats for the majority. Democrats currently hold 235. Very good. Very good. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and end it on that, my friend. Shady, we're going to get out of this Matrixx, brother. We have, sorry for some of the difficulties, but that's what happens when you're over the target, Shady.
We just keep pushing, don't we? We just get down under the wire and just keep on working forward, my friend. Thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks for all the support, the love, and the voice to citizen journalism out there, my friend. That is what we're waking up to. It's a new dawn in America where we can all speak and be heard. And with that, I'm jumping through. Is she on the phone? Here we go.
There she is.
Let's do it.
Squeezing down, Shady. At Shady Grooove with 3 O's on Twitter. We got In the Matrixx of Reactions. Get over there, support your president. Tomorrow, Dallas rally, guys, on October 2nd. Wow, there's so much going on. We can't even keep up. Get those shovels out, guys. Looking at the opioid stuff. Very interesting. Biden talking about Trump the 17th. Wild. Peace out, guys. Much, much love.